We're gonna be tired, right? I say this all the time. It's aggravating, it's frustrating to constantly, as a black man, be out here reiterating something I was saying when I was a child. That, telling the truth, my kids are gonna be saying the exact same thing long after I'm gone. And you know why they're gonna say the exact same thing? Because change is hard for certain people. Change is hard. As black people, we have acclimated ourselves to living in this country, a racist country. And what we're not going to do is live in a racist state. I lived in Rio Rancho, right down the street, for 7 years, raised my 2 girls here. I've shared this story before. Most recently, my youngest daughter, I had to send back to South Carolina because she felt not herself in this state, in this city right here. I left Rio Rancho after I had to send my youngest daughter away. They've been with me their entire life. I raised them alone. Do you know how much it hurts me not to have my kids here with me? However, their sanity, their mental health means way more to me, okay, than my comfort. I don't want that for all of our children. I don't want that for the children that have yet to be born. You know what? What's sad with these so-called Trump supporters, okay, is that a lot of them are Christian. Claim to be. Right? I don't know what Bible they pick up in the morning, but it damn sure ain't the Bible that I'm reading. They got to be pulled out constantly on their hypocrisy and on their BS. It takes all of us. We can't do this as an individual group. If there are questions you have, if there are issues at your workplace, at your school, please let us know. We don't want to just be out here protesting and marching without having some kind of action behind it. We're not going to pay them no mind. Thank y'all for anybody that has held me back, because what they're trying to do is agitate us. We're not going to let them. They've called us anarchists, rioters, looters. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but if we were going to do any of that, would we do it in the day? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not. Black Lives Matter at night. What they got to understand is we're not going to fall for their BS. I want to personally thank y'all for coming out, because, like I said, it gets tiring, it gets hard to constantly keep showing up at these actions and nothing changes. It's our elected officials. After we get rid of these people, it's our so-called elected officials. Let me tell you something. They're sitting real comfortable in the offices. You hear me? They're real comfortable because they have a base that has not voted them out. For years, since I was a child, there are people that still serve and have done nothing for the likes of you and me. I gotta be honest, a lot of that is our fault. We get real complacent as a people. We get tired, we get frustrated, and we kind of get lackadaisical about our actions. And we don't get out to vote. We have to change that November 3rd, y'all. Trust me, I was one of those people for years. My vote's not going to make a difference on one person. If we keep having that mindset, we're going to keep having Trump ass and people like him in the White House. Please get out and vote. Thank you all for coming. I love
you. Thank you, appreciate you. And next we'll have Sister Barbara. She's actually the president of our now Rio Rancho chapter. So go ahead and give her a hand too.
Hi guys, I just want to thank you all for being out here. Thank you for supporting this movement. I had to actually write this speech. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." He wrote this in a letter, April 13, 1963, when he was sitting in a Birmingham jail. And here we are 57 years later. Let me repeat that. This is 57 years later, and we're asking America to still judge us by the content of our character instead of the color of our skin. Martin Luther King Jr. again when he did his call to end racism speech, the famous I Have a Dream speech. We asked them to get off our necks. We asked them, we told them we can't breathe. When we did that, it was a cry across not only the United States, but several countries joined into our cause. And you know what? We were rewarded with them putting a bag over our brother's face. 10 more people have died since George Floyd. 10 more people have been murdered since George Floyd. Since we said enough was enough. 10 more people have lost their lives at the hands of the police. At the hands of these paid murderers that our taxpayer dollars are paying for. We're paying them and they're going out in the street and killing us. When we call them for so-called assistance, like the young man who had the mental health emergency, he ended up in the ground. That's not what I want for my children. That's not what I want for our children. That's not what I want for us. Do you understand that this movement has been going on for 400 plus years? Do you realize that that spans across 12 generations? 12 generations of minority children have had to suffer racist incidents everywhere in this world. 12 generations of our children have been called nigger to their face. 12 generations of our children are afraid of the police. 12 generations of our children are being treated differently by their teachers. 12 generations of our children are losing their lives in the medical centers. 12 generations of our children can't find a fucking job. This is not a fucking joke. If your motherfuckers over there felt like all lives matter, they'd be over here. Rio Rancho Police Department has a fucking MRAP. Do you think they need a $500,000 to $1 million vehicle? Do you understand that those funds could have been put back into our community? To put more mental health workers in our schools. No, they could have been used in our community to help minority businesses here in Rio Rancho. I am a damn Rio Rancho resident. And I come home to this fucking racist place every fucking day. I'm sick of it. Aren't you tired? I'm fucking tired. My spirit is tired. My soul is tired. But you know what? We're not gonna stop. Because when I get tired, I remember that my ancestors have lost their lives for this. I remember that Martin Luther King was arrested 29 times for this. I remember that he was assassinated by the government for this. And I keep going. So I need you guys to keep going. We will not be stopped. We will not be silenced. This is our movement. And we will have this moment that we've been waiting for 12 generations. Our lives matter. Black lives matter. Thank you guys for coming out today. I truly appreciate the support. Every time we have to show up. Every time. You have to make the phone calls every time and every day. I know it gets tiresome. Make the phone calls for Breonna Taylor. Make the phone call every day for Jacob Blake. Make the phone call so that we can see justice through.
Pretty hot after that, man. Again, that's Barb, and she is the president of our Rio Rancho chapter. So look her up on Facebook and follow her page and make sure, like she said, get involved. It's great that everybody shows up, but we need you all to do more once she leaves. Talk to somebody else. Break down that wall, break that barrier down. Make them understand why you show up so much. Next, we'll have a few words from Kay Berry, who is the head organizer of this event and is the head leader of the BNL chapter.
First off, I do want to thank all y'all for coming out here today. I'm not gonna say much right now. I'm gonna come back in a little bit. But I just want you guys to know again that I do want to thank y'all for coming. Y'all make this happen every time. I mean, no matter how hard it is or what we going through today, you know, you guys still out here fighting. That's what we got to do. We got to keep fighting. Like I tell you all the time, bring somebody the next time you come. Talk to somebody that may not know. Let's just educate one another. We was told today that we was gonna have a conversation with them people, and it ain't been a conversation. So it's like, how many people really want to have a conversation, and how many people are just talking about it? And that's the same thing with us. How many out here are really wanting change? How many of us are really gonna put in the work for the change, or are we just gonna talk about the change all the time? So ask yourselves that. Like I said, I'll be back in a moment. We'll talk to y'all a little more after that. Thank y'all.
So as I look into the crowd, I can look at your eyes and I can tell you got something on your mind. This is the time where you come and you take this mic and you tell us what's on your mind. This platform is for you all, so come utilize it. So if anybody has something to say, this is your time to come speak. Don't be shy. Not everybody run up at once. Anyone? Anyone? Don't be nervous. There you go. Make some noise for it. Make some noise for it.
I've been a resident of Rio Rancho for 35 years, and I gotta tell you, those people are breaking my heart. But you guys are mending it, because this is bullshit. I'm sorry. My name's Alexis. I have run for office a couple of times here in Rio Rancho, and I cannot tell you how important it is that every single one of you vote up and down the ticket. I mean, I know that there's good people in Rio Rancho. I'm looking at them right now, and I know there's lots more. So thank y'all. Vote, register to vote, go to the polls.
Vote, man. Vote, vote, vote.
Hi, my name is Tracy Jordan. I did live for a year and a half when I first moved here with my elderly parents in Rio Rancho. A year and a half wasn't enough for me. I'm white, okay, but whatever. Anyway, what I would like to say is I read an entire book on YouTube, and if anybody would care to take the code, the QR code here, or with my neighbor Patty, who has the peace sign, that would be great. It's a book called On Tyranny, and it takes lessons in the 20th century of how democracy failed. So,
Again, you will not be engaging with anybody who is idiotic and who doesn't understand right from wrong.
You guys are not fucking welcome. You don't give a shit what time of your shit in. What time is your shit in? I gotta go home. What time is your shit in? Y'all trying to fucking come in. No, people I just want to make shit work. You guys know what's going on. Take another fucking step. You are not welcome because of your actions. Like Martin Luther King said, judge one by the content of his character and not the color of his skin. And you guys are spinning his fucking thing. You guys are spinning his fucking thing. You guys are disrespecting your own fucking history. You guys not see that? You guys are too stupid to see that? Far more stupid.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
None of them None of you motherfuckers. No. So fuck you guys. Yeah, fuck you motherfuckers. Hey, this is what I drive. This is what I drive.